the greedy merchant and the cursed gold. Once upon a time, in a bustling town filled with traders and merchants, there lived a man named Ramesh. He was known far and wide for his wealth, but even more so for his greed. Unlike other merchants who shared their fortunes with the poor or helped their neighbors in times of need, Ramesh only cared about increasing his riches. He would cheat customers, deceive suppliers, and manipulate prices, all to hoard more gold. One day, as Ramesh was walking through the market, he overheard an old beggar telling a story to a group of children. "Deep in the forest lies a hidden cave," the beggar said. "Inside, there is a golden statue that blesses those who take only what they need. But beware. Those who take more than their share will be cursed with endless hunger for wealth, never satisfied no matter how much they gain." Ramesh, blinded by greed, ignored the warning and immediately set off to find the cave. After days of searching, he finally stumbled upon it. Inside, he saw the magnificent golden statue gleaming under the dim light. Piles of gold coins, dazzling gems, and precious artifacts surrounded it. His heart pounded with excitement. Remembering the beggar's words, he hesitated for a moment. "Take only what you need," he whispered. But greed got the better of him. "Why settle for a little when I can take it all?" he thought. Laughing greedily, he filled his bags with as much treasure as he could carry. As soon as he stepped outside, the ground shook violently. The cave entrance collapsed behind him, and a strange sensation filled his body. At first, he felt powerful, like a king among men. But soon, an insatiable hunger for wealth overtook him. No matter how much gold he had, it was never enough. He began buying up land, raising prices on essential goods, and squeezing every last coin from his customers. His greed grew to such an extent that he stopped eating, sleeping, or even enjoying his riches. He spent every moment trying to accumulate more, afraid that others would take what he had. He abandoned his family, lost his friends, and became paranoid that everyone was trying to steal from him. Despite his immense wealth, he was never happy. One day, a terrible drought struck the town. Crops failed, and people suffered, but Ramesh refused to help. "Let them fend for themselves," he sneered, guarding his hoarded supplies. But soon, something strange happened. His gold began turning into dust. No matter how much he counted and recounted his coins, they crumbled in his hands. His grand mansion, once filled with treasures, became worthless. His servants left him, and the people he had wronged turned their backs on him. Desperate and broken, he wandered back to the marketplace, where he once heard the beggar's story. To his shock, the beggar was still there. Falling to his knees, Ramesh cried, "Please, tell me how to break this curse. I have lost everything." The beggar looked at him kindly and said, "You were never cursed by the gold. Your own greed was your curse. True wealth is not in how much you have but in how much you give. If you want redemption, learn to share." Realizing the truth, Ramesh began to change. He used what little wealth remained to help those in need, shared food with the hungry, and rebuilt the town. Though he was no longer the richest man, he found something far greater: peace and happiness. For the first time in his life, his heart was full. As he helped others, the people of the town slowly forgave him. They saw his sincerity and his willingness to change. The same marketplace where he once swindled people became a place where he gave back, ensuring that no one in the town suffered as he had once allowed. He built wells for water, provided shelter for the homeless, and started fair trading practices among the merchants. Years passed, and Ramesh became a beloved figure in the town. His wisdom was sought by traders and villagers alike. Though he no longer had mountains of gold, he had something far more valuable: the love and respect of the people. One evening, as he sat near the marketplace watching children play, an old traveler approached him. It was the beggar who had once warned him. "You have truly learned the lesson, Ramesh," the beggar said. "Greed destroyed you, but kindness saved you. Always remember, true wealth is not measured by what we keep, but by what we give. Ramesh nodded with a peaceful smile. I have learned that now. And I will spend the rest of my life ensuring no one else makes the same mistake I did. From that day on, the story of Ramesh, the greedy merchant who became the town's greatest benefactor, was told to every child as a lesson in generosity, reminding all that greed may bring temporary wealth, but true happiness lies in kindness and selflessness. Moral of the story: greed can never bring true happiness. True wealth is found in generosity and kindness.
New stories and updates. Press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon.